Hello. In this video, we are going to show you some of the features of EpicLaunchX.io, and we can call it as a beta demo, as we are operating in a beta version right now. Let's just dive in and explore EpicLaunchX. If we go to the landing page, it's a beta EpicLaunchX.io, and base idea of EpicLaunchX is to collaborate on projects through pull requests. And then the earning point upon completing the tasks or upon merging the pull requests and closing the GitHub issues. So main integration of the EpicLaunchX is with GitHub. If we click on Get Started, it will head you to the tracks page. So basically, imagine that we have a Python track, and in it, there's a kind of different projects. If we hit the Python and now we are in the projects page. Now we are in the track details, and as we are already logged in, you can see the in progress and completed projects as well. So let's think about that. We have a passion to learn about the decorators, right? We click at decorators, and it gives you the project details. So decorators, is a project to understand the decorator implementation in Python. So our main focus is Python right now. And upon completion, so let's see the project details of this decorator project. So project details consist of three main sections. How many launches you have? Launch for our EpicLaunchX platform is similar to the sprints. So you imagine that you are going to complete this project in 3 sprints or in 3 launches. In total, this project consists of 5 tasks. And at the end, if you finish this project, you are going to earn 185 points. And then in the below, there is a learning outcomes. So if you finish this project, you're going to learn the decorators, using decorators for validation logic, but also you're going to learn what is a conventional commit, what is a code formatting, linting style, a bunch of things that required in day-to-day programming tasks, a day-to-day software engineering company in your daily tasks. If you hit a launch project, it's going to create a GitHub repository, a GitHub project board, and it creates the tasks of the launches. So if you click the GitHub repository at the link of the GitHub repo, you can see that you are already added as a collaborator into this organization. So what you can do is accept this invitation. So as this is a simulation, the process, like real process, what happens in the company. Imagine you have in the onboarding stage, you have got new hire, and now you are added to different repositories. That's the thing that you have added as a collaborator to the repository. If you go back, and here we already accepted the invitation. That means we have a push access to this repository. And then if you go back to the GitHub board, this is our sprint board. So basically, you can see there's a task on the to-do list, in progress, in review, or in a done. So if you close the issue with the pull request, those issues gonna automatically be in done. So this is one more time simulation of the real world practices. So when you get started with a project, you have a backlog, you have a sprint board that you got your task from the backlog and you got started to work on that. Another important part from this launch section is our project board. So in project board, we divided, as we have seen, in 3 launches. So launch 1, launch 2, and launch 3. So if you complete the launch 1, you are going to, in total, earn 55 points. If you complete task 1, 25, and task 2 30. So this is how you collect the points. But in each launch, we have an overview of the launch. What is it? What is, for example, branch name pattern for this launch, how to complete the launch, and how to, the detailed information about each task. If we go back to the GitHub, you see that task 1 is with a number of 1 is exactly the same thing as in EpicLaunchX. And here you get a description of the task, how to complete the task. You get some hint on skill metrics relation, that if you complete this task, you're going to earn something like OLP, domain modeling, and foundations. And one more time, in task 1, there's a link for the GitHub issue. So basically, the description of the GitHub issue is the same as here in a how to complete section. And the most important, one of the most important parts is to understand the conventions and the standards. For that reason, we create a docs page, documentation page, and try to explain how we see a Python project development in Epic Launch. And we have a branch naming convention, we have a commit guideline, so we use conventional commits, we use pull requests. All pull requests should follow the conventional style as well. So we do require the unit testing. We have an automated pull request review, which basically whenever you open a pull request, it starts to review your pull request automatically, and it comments there automatically. I will show you a quick thing later on, but in this video we are not going to cover all of the features, just a few of them. So setting up the project, what is the initial setup, the installing the dependencies, some useful commands like make test, make format, make lean, security check, type check. So you can come up with a question why you need such a the long list of the operations, but this is basically how it looks like in a real company. Basically, if for each team or for each division, department, there's a kind of list of standards and conventions that you need to follow. And during your onboard process, they give you a bunch of links to read. So we try to simulate this process here. So be patient, read all, try to understand. This is also a learning journey. And if we go back to the repository, so basically you need to finish 5 tasks as mentioned in our launches here. But also it's possible to understand how others doing this. So if we go back to our project and then here, for example, go to leaderboard, and with the leaderboard, you can see that how others were doing with the task. So these guys, for example, finished the 9 tasks, 2 projects, and collected 425 points. And each link is a real GitHub profile. So if you go and explore this, this is a real like real world scenario. So you imagine that your teammate did something great and you need to go to their repository and explore the code, right? This is the way you learn. And then, for example, here you can explore. So this is the repository of decorators easy. This is exactly what we are interested on. And if you go to the pull request, you can see that, okay, this guy tried to finish the all tasks. He is managed to finish the all tasks. And now I'm interested in how, for example, he added this feature. So launch 2, task 3. This is so launch 2 and task 3. So 4 to 5 points can be a big task. That's why you are exploring the how the whole process happened. So the author of the pull request followed the patterns of the branch namings, and he indicated that task 3 we are gonna close the GitHub issue 3 or task 3. So right away it started to fail on the code review. So that this is directly immediately. Then the GitHub action says that, okay, your code coverage is below the specified threshold. Please add more tests, improve the coverage. but one more time fails on the code review, and one more time, and one more time, and one more time. But finally, the author of the pull request managed to finish the task. And now, congratulations, your PR has passed our review. So this is the whole automated process. The important part also is to be a proactive and to understand how the process happens within the company, within the team, and within the Epic Launch. So this is some of the features that we have explored for today. It's gonna be a 10 minutes something video, pretty long, sort of for that. But the thing is, it's quite important to understand the value that it adds to you. So basically what you learn. In the later videos, we are gonna, for example, bring one project and do the actual coding and sending pull requests and getting back feedbacks on that. Yeah, see you in the next videos and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.